changed, old friend. I have better use for the Princess of Eternia than you.
What?
Now, get him!
No! Skeletor! You traitor!
That takes care of him.
And now, Princess, I must decide what to do with you.
Oh.
She's fainted.
Just like a woman. Take her to the dungeons, Furface. I'll contact Rendor and tell him my demands.
You're sure a pretty princess. It's too bad we have to lock you up in the dungeon.
Thanks for the compliment, Fangs.
Huh? You can't do this to me.
Funny, I thought I just did it. Bye now.
Where are we going?
To the lab. Skeletor wants us to run some tests on this sword the princess was carrying.
What for?
Hordak seems to think there was something special about it.
That was lucky. Now to even the odds a little bit. For the honor of Grayskull! I am She-Ra!
Skeletor to King Rendor. Skeletor to King Rendor. Come in, you royal boob.
It's not nice to call people names.
Who are you, woman?
The name's She-Ra. And you can stop trying to call the king. I've freed the princess.
What? Get her!
My, you boys are forward. Oh, all right. One dance, and that's it. Now you fellows are using your heads.
You nincompoops! Bee brains! I'll take care of her myself! Ha! Missed!
Wait for it, Bone Brain. That's definitely an improvement to your looks.
Look, she's the one who stole the sword.
I'll stop her.
All right, that's it. No one around here knows how to treat a lady.
The throne room is just ahead of us. Let's be careful.
He-Man, look out! What happened to them?
I've got a pretty good idea.
Hello, He-Man. Sorry you missed all the fun.
Who in the world is that?
Tila, Man-at-Arms, this is my friend, She-Ra.
Nice to meet you.
Where's Princess Adora?
She's,
Oh, she's safe.
right. Safe.
Well, then what are we doing here?
Nothing much. So what say we all leave?
Fine with me.
I don't believe this.
Neither do I! A female He-Man! Oh, this is the worst day of my life!
Go back to Etheria? You can't be serious, Adora.
Please try.
Let's test this Wayfair verified sofa.
Network, home of the top tune stars.
Silly, these windows are filthy. I want them washed by 4 o'clock, and I'll be back to inspect them.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's 4 o'clock. Silly ought to have those windows washed by now. Oh, no!
The windows are almost dry, Chief, but I'm afraid we're gonna have trouble putting them back.
What good is a beach if you don't have a ball with a beach ball? Zilly, here, blow this up.
Right, Chief. Anything else you'd like blown up, Chief?
Testing testes. Testicles. LOL, I've been here before. Testicular.
I got some stuff you just gotta try. What is it? Pop,
you know. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee
no, it's
and
reading
a
me whether
joint.
I like it
Coffee
or
in
not.
the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint.
I'm higher than an F-16 at Walgreens, trying to find some eye drops and a bottle of Listerine. Woo! Well, I missed it clean when I step on the scene, but yo, how did it
All
get
thoughts
here?
are out
And
loud
what
here.
does this all mean? The last thing I remember was way back in September. Oh, Johnny had a doobie, it was groovy, full of pleasure, but I probably didn't measure the amount I should have taken. I was
Good morning,
standing on the
mechanical
ceiling,
bird
and this feeling
operators.
got me quaking, yo. I stick to bacon with my better cracker, baby. We dishing out delectables, oh yeah, they tasty, so yeah, it's amazing. Now come and get a slice, and if they try to take my herb, I'll say,
Take my wife.
but Kevin, you're not married. Oh shit, it's getting scary. I'm mixing up my history, my memories are buried, and I don't have a clue what's real or imaginary. So take heed, my children, cause this story's cautionary.
I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint.
MMM
I
and a
got
coffee
this
and a
feeling
joint.
inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint.
Testies. Here we go. How's the audio level? TTS over the music and me. Good morning, how's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of those copyrighted cartoons this morning. I got a couple of warnings on the stream saying that it was going to be temporarily blocked if I didn't change this shit, so I did. Got the coffee. I don't have the joint, but you know the bowl works, you know, just as well. Who do we got in here? TKS, Chaos Theory, the Metal Craft. We got Hosing Commanders up in here. And that's about it as far as who's up in chat. So good morning, Internet. How it goes? Who's ready for some Saturday morning FPV videos to kick off your weekend, or well, really your Saturday, anyways? I got this feeling inside, cause I'm ready. However, we're gonna have to dial in audio and shit as always, because this is how I do shit around here. But oh shit, this is on the wrong screen. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. Stream submissions. We need to go way up this way because we got hella submissions after I posted up technique. Oh, now I don't have me on the screen. Look at that. Bam, bam. Make sure everything works right. Yeah, so how's everybody doing, man? How was Friday? How was your Friday night? I bounced out during Spider Sugar's stream. Ended up here, let me turn the fucking music way down now. Not the screen capture. Hold up. The music. We're gonna turn the music down to about there. Fuck it.
73 Furzist.
Yes, and I do believe I watched this one. Didn't I play this on a stream recently? I feel like I did, but other than that, I'm pretty sure I watched it. We'll find out when we click on it. However, I got good news to start off my day with. I got fucking packs all charged up. This is the Air 75 Champion that I just got, like, a couple of weeks ago, I want to say. And I was out ripping with Slam Dunk, doing some night flying one night not long ago, actually last weekend, and I killed a motor number 1. And for almost a week I didn't do nothing with it because I was scared that I killed the board, and that just kind of helped me keep it on the shelf. But last night during Bot Grinder's stream, I swapped out the motor for one of these RC Power motors that I have, that I've been rocking for 2.5 years now. I think those motors are almost 3 years. But I swapped that out and it stayed spinning. It wasn't just all jumpy and wanting to go but stopping. So I'm like, fuck yeah. So I swapped all the other 4 out, and I flew it around last night in the basement. You might be able to see some of the spider webs or cobwebs and shit and hair all over it. But I got packs charged up, radio is charged up, goggle battery is charged up, and we're gonna try and rip it sometime this weekend here. But I think we got some people in here. It's not even start time yet. Look at that, nice and early. That's professional. If you ain't early, you're late. Put it that way. And who was first?
Morning.
Metalcraft? Yeah, Metalcraft was first. Let me catch up on chat and see what was all said besides all the just nonsense and stuff like that. Hey, we got Fumperable and Ship Drugs up in here this morning as well, hopping in. Cool beans. It's a good thing we didn't start a little bit early, man. We still got people rolling in. I know it's Saturday.
Those RCIN 802s are nuts.
The RC and Power 802, yeah, these are 25,000 kVs. The champion motors that I took off were 28,000 kV. I think these still handle better, but I've had them on a 65 that just drained the battery out of the life out of the fucking quad, so I swapped them over to a 75, my very first Mob 7, which was, yeah, about 3 years ago I got that. And out of 6 motors, I know 5 for sure still work. There's one that's taped off that I'm not even sure if it works or not. I think it was on a board that I killed where I thought I killed the motor or the motors, multiple motors, but I'm not sure. But yeah, they're fun and they're so pretty, dude. They are so pretty. And I like them better on a darker frame than a lighter frame. I've had them on the whitish clear frames or whatever. I don't think that bright white helps them pop. All right, let's get into it though. If everybody's ready, I'm ready. We're gonna pause the music. We're gonna come up over here. Can I open this shit in a new
RCIN
window?
are more powerful despite labeled KV.
New window. And we'll pop this up over here. And that should pop up in front of that. Oh, nice. And it does pop up in here. Sweet. Yeah, I've already liked this one.
They make the best looking motors.
We're going to have to turn this down a little bit, I think. There we go. And let me know how audio levels are and all that shit. I know I got an extreme lag on my streams. I apologize for that, but we'll dial it in someday later. Let me pop up this for a minute. Make sure I'm still live. Looks good. Check the chat. Yeah, they make really great motors. Powerful, like quality of wise, like build quality, performance quality is great. But yes, the color scheme that I have, anyways, I like
73 FPV
like a blue-green
HTTPS
paint. It's not quite turquoise.
YJZTWSIH2QX7JLJXVOIMOX. Fire 73.
Bro, hold on a second. I wonder if I can do this here while I'm live. Alright, I'm not going to pay attention to this because I've already seen it. However, there's a way that I can shut off. Alright, you know what? I don't care. We're just gonna deal with it. I'll look into that and fix it for Wednesday night. I almost said next week. But I remembered. Wednesday nights are a weekly thing as well. I like the way this guy flies his property though, man. It's always different. And he's been getting a little bit better with like the exploration, like this shit, tree dives and shit like that. So and hitting gaps and just different lines. I love it. And then you have that. You can always do a cut down. My mic. what, the music might be a little bit high. Hard to do that slider now. I'm gonna be a little bit high. Alright, check, testing. Audio, King's audio, 70 Trees audio, which will be moving on to the next person's audio. And then we got TTS. Whoops. I don't know why the fuck I paused it. We're not operating shit right around here. Alright, good shit. That was 70 Trees. It's been a minute. 90% crew rippage. Yo, what's up, Mo Penguins? How you doing? Welcome in.
Welcome to the stream, Mo Penguins.
Sounded very official. Yup, it was Mrs. Moderator Craft. Good shit. Onward. Did Chewy? We're gonna like it right away. Might comment afterwards. With some 8-bit music, hell yeah. Ripping in with the Tiny T Chewy. Oh boy, I hope this doesn't make the plug-in noise. Actually, hold up. I got this charger. I got chargers every fracking where. Very dangerous spot. I just noticed that was water, dude. That's a dope spot, though. And as long as you're flying a quad that you have been flying over land with no issues or whatnot, not really beating up that quad, you should have nothing to worry about flying over water. Just don't get too low. The water can seem a lot further away than it really is when you get down low to it. If you've ever been...
KD0F10 is UWCLC8I2NKY.
Oh shit, hold up. Yeah, I'll just wait till somebody complains. If you start coming in like real low to the grass or whatever, you've ever been doing that and you fucking just poof, hit accidentally, don't try that shit on the water until you got it dialed in over land, and then still be super careful over the water. I don't know what it is with cameras and water, but it just gives an illusion of being a little bit further away than solid ground and grass or leaves or whatnot. And I think grass fucks with me even more than pavement does. Like pavement, I can get down there and like bank to where I'm almost scraping the props every time I bank a little bit. And I hardly wipe out over it. And I've never crashed into the water, but I try not to fly low enough to even get there.
I can't think what the heck would be TB opposite of penguin. I almost went with giraffe, lol.
I mean, you might as well, dude. When it comes down to something like that, you know, like when it came down to Redbird, that's why I just said Jay Sparrow and Bluebird. You know, I almost said blue, you know, and then another animal, and then I'd have to change the J to like a certain species of that type of animal. So I just figured I'd leave it with bird, but when it comes to penguins, dude, there's not a whole... You could call out like a specific type of penguin, I guess. Yeah, Metalcraft, I know you love the water. I love the water too. I live on a fucking, the widest, shallowest lake, or the biggest, shallowest lake in my state, which is crazy because I grew up in the town with the deepest lake in my state. But there's also a river that was used as logging. Like I live in an old logging town or whatnot. So up and down that river, boats and jet skis are going, and then we got a big old lake that people got all their fucking boats on. Sailboats, jet skis, pontoons, fishing boats. So I'm always out there chasing around with a 5-inch quad. And I've only conformal coded one set of electronics on one quad ever. And I've been ripping for years around watercraft.
I call him Bluefish, LOL, that one S easy.
Yeah, yeah, Bluefish, Redfish, Bluefish, you know, it makes sense. Next up, we got Camera Dude on Discord, but it's Koala FPV. Oh shit, hold up. You can't be breaking tradition. Oh, we got me right over his, can I highlight both? We got me right over his OSD. There we go. Look at that. I can. Oh man, dude. I'm professional as shit, boy. Look at that. It's fucking moving on the live.
Koala HTTPS YouTube B0 TPZ50XEW0 SIR7N Typica Wainver. Blue Chew.
I mean, I don't know nothing about Blue Chew besides like whatchamacallit, the ad reads on podcasts and you know what people say about it. 40 years young in a couple of days and no need for Blue Chews, thank God, man. However, at this point, I don't even think I'd use any Blue Chew or fucking none of that. I got enough kids. Once I stop being able to do that, do I really need to do that anymore? Like, what the fuck is the point? Maybe I should just stop altogether, you know? Cut your dick off. I'm not doing that, but you know.
What's to haps, my peeps?
Yo, Safe Zone, what's up, dude? I got a question for you. You know your thumbnail for your latest video? It has a spelling
Blue Chew
error.
is the best sponsor on YouTube.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Well, I don't know about the best. It's gotta be that, but it's gotta be in the top 3. BetterHelp.com, Blue Chew, and ZipRecruiter are probably 3 of the top 5 for sure. Prize Picks or DraftKings is another one that's probably up there in the top 5. As far as like stream sponsors.
Hey everybody.
Yo, Mr. McGunn, welcome in, dude. How you doing? Happy Saturday. I'm so jealous of this dude, man. Fucking dude's from Canada. And look at what the fuck he's flying every time he flies almost. Never Canada. However, I kind of like how I did it, man. Have the kids early enough in life to where I'm young enough when they're all grown to where then I'll have the freedom and the ability to travel and shit like that, and it'll help
we're headed to an idiocracy life, Blue Chew will be the #1 pharmaceutical Bluetooth insulin, Blue Chew inhalers, Blue Chew.
Yeah, dude, they're gonna have pretty much they're gonna have Blue Chew Platinum, Blue Chew Silver, Blue Chew Bronze. They can't just have the Blue Chew and then the Gold. They're gonna have to expand. Hell yeah, with the little white boy dance. There it is. Good shit, Koala. Love the dance, bro.
Damn, bet that up, King. I had no idea. LMAO gonna have to fix that.
Oh yeah. Fix that. If you want to. I mean, it's not absolutely necessary, but I'm a stickler for that type of shit. Like, it jumps out at me. So if I can help a brother out by letting you know, I will do that because I still actually...
My goal was to be done having kids and then be out of diapers by 30. Mission accomplished.
Hell yeah, straight up, dude.
33 now.
I was mid-30s when it happened, like completely out of diapers.
Hey, what's up, man? That was a sick line you had back there.
But it is what it is.
Whoa, Chad Muska? I'm a huge fan.
Dang, man, that's some ghetto ride you got rolling, though.
Yeah,
move this
but
back
I'm pretty
over
broke.
this way, I guess.
I gotta make it last.
I hear you, man. Back in
Alright.
Vegas, I had no money, no place to stay, nothing, man.
Dude,
So my
look
first
at
shop sponsor
that.
hooked me up. So why don't you head down to your shop, check out their riders, and try to get
like
hooked
that.
up. And yo,
You're
Merry
33
Christmas.
now? Yeah, I'm 40 in a couple of days. But fucking...
Mr. Peralta's not here right now, but if you want to be sponsored by a skate
Oh,
shop,
never mind. I
you
was
need to
late
impress the
30s
riders
because
on
my
his team.
son...
If you
Well,
get
he got...
us to sign off
My
on
youngest son got potty trained real early, like 2.5 years old. So about 2 years ago. Yeah, I was about 37, 38 by the time I was done with diapers.
LOL,
but-
I didn't plan on a kid.
Yeah, most of us don't plan on kids, you know, like, and if a kid finds out they were in an accident, they get real butthurt about it, but it's like most kids are accidents, like nobody plans specifically for that time for it to happen, you know what I mean? But it's like that in the animal kingdom too, man. In the animal kingdom, it's even worse. It's just nature, you know, like they don't plan on it, but they have no choice. They can't help it. Oh, look at the little kitty. I'm surprised he didn't get stuck to the window right there. I guess it's a screen that's got more airflow than a solid surface, so maybe that helps. And the angle at which you bonk into it helps. Oh, look at that. Hell yeah, pretty soon dude's gonna be flying through those.
Nah, we fully did. I was an accident, I didn't give a fuck, lol.
Yeah, I was an accident that was given away basically by both my fucking biological
was on
parents,
point
you know.
with
I didn't give a
tracking
fuck
everything.
about that because I had some people that,
It was
you know, showed
exhausting,
me that they
LMFAO.
cared for me like parents, at least for a little bit of my life, like when it really, really mattered as a younger child. It wasn't until teenage years where shit started going sideways with that, and it's like, now I'm an angry youth. How many kids you got, Mo Penguins? Just one? I mean, some people do plan it out, and they have certain nights where they're trying. Like, my youngest 3 kids especially were what I would consider planned, even though it wasn't like planned out timing and all that shit. It was basically planned. But it doesn't mean I regret either of any of them that would be, quote, accidents.
2 boys. 6 and 4.
Hey, that's how old my boys are. My 6-year-old is flying FPV, man. He's flown IRL one time, but he's getting way good in the sim. Like, not way good, but way good enough to where it looks like he could not take a quad to the fucking moon. It doesn't look like there would be much of a flyaway situation. Plus, with that HD0 radio I got, it's got the fucking, you know, co-pilot mode or whatever.
And stopped being careful, lol.
Yeah, dude. Yep, that's what it is. When you stop giving a fuck, when you're well aware of the consequence of a child being made and you stop caring about that at all, that's planning to have a kid in my mind. In my opinion, that is, you planned on it. Kind of like if you rob banks or whatever, you're planning on going to jail eventually, right? You're not planning on just getting rich and getting away with it for life because you know that won't happen. Couldn't afford them? Shit, neither could I, dude. I still can't afford my fucking kids. You know, I mean, I can. They're alive, they're healthy, they're in school, they're clothed, you know, decently, not with rags and shit. And we have a house with paid bills, so I can afford the kids. I just, you know, and I can afford shit for them, but we can't afford to do like Disneyland type shit. However, none of my kids care about Disney, so dodge that bullet. Thanks, internet. Thanks, internet, with YouTube shorts and shit like that. Took Disney
Yet I
out the
can't
picture.
afford my kid, that's the problem, lol. Hell yeah, that's awesome. My son has flown in the sim, but his
Oh,
interest
dude,
comes
Metalcraft,
because
now
he
your
knows
kid is
nobody
flying
can afford
drones,
kids,
dude.
but you find a way to make it work.
Now you won't be able to afford your kid, dude. Y'all are gonna be
Just
like,
tune in
man,
folded hands
do we
leading
really need a
like
house?
skin tone.
These drones are fun. You got the whole family in it? That's a fucking no-brainer. Yo, Koala, what up? We just watched your video or one of them. This dude's one of my favorite dudes to watch with, oh my goodness. That's what I was just gonna say, because of shit like that. We've been watching EUC rip around from like almost the beginning. I won't claim to say I've been there since the beginning, but I've seen the like a lot of growth already.
That's why I keep saying I won't fly DJI till I own a house, lol.
Oh, by the way, Mo Penguins, yeah, at that age, the interest is gonna come and go unless, like, I think even if you are gung-ho about it, like you're doing it all day, every day, you're a racer or just one of the big freestyle pilots, or you do it for a living or whatever, a 6-year-old boy, I think his interest is gonna come and go regardless, dude. There's not many boys out there that are fucking just like locked in at a young age like that. Not until like 8 or 9 years old, maybe. But even then, over half of them still at 8 or 9, 10 years old. Attention span every fucking where. Oh, that's a sick spot. Would you just hang it on that branch or build around it? Yo, that's awesome. Yeah, truth be told, unless you're flying commercial, you're a commercial pilot, there's no need for DJI at all. No need for it. I mean, analog these days is incredible, dude, and then you can go cheaper than DJI by going HD0, and that's really the most you would need, and you only really need that for racing, I think.
It's louder than a Metallica concert in there. I also had bulletproof siding put in and 7 screens for my DVD player. Muska, chillin'. Where? Australia?
See? That's how you hook it up. I mean, what's he done? Pop down a few rails and he's traveling the world, living like a king.
You are welcome for watching. That was EUC and FPV, baby. Now,
I want to get him a FPV RC truck. I think he'd enjoy that.
yeah,
DJI is cheaper than HD0 for
you
me.
ain't even got to get him an FPV. Truth be told, Mo Penguins, you're up next. But truth be told, it's fun as hell for them if you just like zip tie a GoPro on there at first, you know, like make that a project, and then watch the footage back, you know, scrub through it or whatever. And then if you got like an old fucking VTX and camera or whatever, you can hot glue that shit on there or fucking tape it on there, zip tie it on there or whatever, and kind of do it that way, make a project out of it, just in case. Well, I guess some little RC cars are fun too, you know, but make a project out of it too, just to see if that sparks more interest in more than just the RC part of it, you know what I mean? Kind of explore with them while you already do an activity, you know, or you really think you might be about. But yeah, those little tiny FPV cars are dope as shit too. I still want to do some of those. But I think kids, especially younger boys, are more interested in the ground hobby anyways.
MO Penguins HTTPS Discord.com channels 14994830944934768173468117260623841730888. Oh yeah, 100.
Yeah, because I've done both of those things with the GoPro on the car, and then I made a video about FPVing a little cheap Amazon car that I bought my kid. It was such a cool car, it just didn't last long, which I knew would be the case. But that's all right. Spot number 22 from Mrs. Moderator Craft. I still gotta edit up spot 28 and 29 because I can't really make. I don't make like short form content in any way usually. I've made a couple of sub 2-minute videos on my channel, minus a few shorts I've put on there.
HTTPS YouTube B22QZSOADDC.
But my content has got to be like 2.5 to 2.5 plus minutes, you know. So if I got a spot to showcase that's gonna give you less than 2 minutes, I'll just put 2 of them together, and that's exactly what my next 2 spots are gonna be. And then we'll hit 30 on the nuts with a single spot, hopefully. I gotta get out and fly sometime very soon. I might do that later today. Take some of the kids. Half of the kids are off to Green Bay for a dance competition or a dance performance, and then
you're older and everyone is gone.
I got half my kids with me, the oldest 2 daughters of mine and my oldest son. Yeah, dude, Hosen, I'm worried about that myself. You know, I'll still have the wifey or whatever. But yeah, I grew up with a large family coming up. I had 4 cousins and my little sister, me, and then my aunt and uncle. So a large family back then of 8 people that kind of whittled down to like 5 or 6 and then built back up, you know, with step parent and step sibling type shit.
We all love you.
But then my wifey's family, she's Hmong. They got like, dude, her stepfather or whatever has got like 12 kids, 13 kids or some shit, or more than that, 20 kids, I don't even fucking know, but super huge family, you know, between mom, stepdad, dad, all this other shit, you know, ex-wives and shit. And then I had a bunch of kids, so yeah, dude. By the time I'm 60, there ain't gonna be nobody around in the house, really. So I feel that. And I don't want to say I feel bad, but I sympathize with anybody that can't have kids. For whatever reason, either medically or, you know, no partner or whatever, but yeah. In that sort of scenario, it would be, you know, friends, you know, which FPV is a great hobby for that, dude. Great hobby for that. Especially once you start getting out there to meetups or like little group rip sessions and shit like that. Start meeting the people.
My parents are little pieces of human garbage. Been no contact for 6 years.
Should have put the fucking clapper up there.
Man, the amount of FPV I could afford without a kid. Face with tears of joy. Face with tears of joy.
Mo Penguins, I feel that. I feel that 100%. And that might be, I was thinking about this one night, but I got a lot of kids, right? And like, when my dad dies, he's not going to have anybody there that I can think of that's going to be able to carry his casket for him, if that's the way he chooses to, you know, whatever, because as far as me, I'm never speaking to the man again. I'm not. He hasn't been there for me to really make me feel like I'm gonna feel any type of way when he passes. You know, like I tried giving him a chance to be a father and a grandfather way after I was an adult and already over my daddy issues. You know, that I got over at a young age.
Birds of a Feather King.
You know, so like, if it comes down to me and my passing, I got a bunch of kids that are probably going to produce a bunch more kids, or at least a couple each, which gives me plenty to carry mine, you know what I mean? So I was laughing about that the other night, like, dude, my father's got to feel like such shit about himself. And it sucks that I'm not the only one who's got fathers out there like that. That's what sucks. Because if it was just me, I'd be like, dude, I got a fucking hilarious situation, but it's a problem in the world sometimes. Yes, birds of a feather for sure, though. But it is what it is. I'm a grown-ass man with my own children. I can't afford to be worried about what I had or didn't have, you know, or hold any sort of resentment about that type of shit, because I feel it could only negatively impact me as a parent, which would negatively impact my kids. So I figure, get the fuck over it, man. You ain't the only one out there with fucking mommy and daddy issues, man. Nobody ever is. That was a nice shot. Kind of look like plenty of shots that I get myself, but instead of flipping around to loop under the tree, you just kind of, nope, rewind the footage. And I don't think 3D will ever cease to blow my mind in some sort of way.
My dad has 3 kids, but he is all alone. My mom has 4 kids, and she is all alone. Funny how that worked out.
Yeah, dude. I don't have any, like I said, resentment or anger about it, but it does kind of sadden me, like. And I've asked the question to myself, am I a bad guy for it? But when your parents have chosen to not be there for you when you needed them the most, what makes them think that you're required to be there when they need you the most? You know what I mean? Not angry about it, but if you can answer me that question in a logical way to make me be like, oh yeah, all right, I'll be there, but until then, it doesn't make sense, and I'm a logical kind of guy. Big on shit that makes sense, you know? Sorry and shit. Kind of like when shit makes sense.
Now you gotta protect you and yours, brother.
Coffee, I love coffee, dude. What's fucked up is, speaking of coffee, I read a study where people who are, is it schizophrenic, bipolar and some other shit, or like bipolar and some other shit, yeah, it's schizophrenic, not psychopathic. Good shit, Metalcraft. On to the next, and then I'll continue my story. Spot number 23. Oh, I've been waiting to watch this one, dude. I kind of wish more people would submit so that I was, you know, forced to watch videos, or forced to wait to watch more videos. Let me turn this down slightly. The music's not too over me, is it? Whoops. Alright, but speaking of coffee and people that are schizophrenic, bipolar, and some other shit, for those people, if they drink 4 to 5 or 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day, something about the telomeres in your brain and body or whatever, it interacts, or the coffee interacts with those in some sort of way that it can produce, is it up to 5? It can produce looks of up to 5 or 7 years younger. So it's like I've been drinking 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day for years, dude, and I look a little bit younger than 40. Maybe not now. Probably see some grays up in there. Once I shave and cut my hair, though, I look easily young, you know, early 30s. I wouldn't say 20s. I've been, you know, told that, but when I look in the mirror, I don't see 20s, maybe early 30s. So when I read that study, I'm like, whoa, dude. Could that have something to do with my youthful appearance and all that? But probably not. That's probably just like, I don't know, man. My dad didn't drink a lot of coffee, and he doesn't, if he lost a little bit of weight and like had some teeth at all, he wouldn't look as old as he is, I don't think. He's been doing nothing but drinking Mountain Dew and beer. But I thought it was funny because I am bipolar and I do have some other disorders and shit, you know. But yeah, I'm not schizophrenic as far as I know. I'm pretty hip to what goes on up here with myself and how I feel and all that shit. I studied a lot of psychology and basically became my own therapist for the most part. This is a super sick video though. I do like it. I do need to cut my hair too. I'm sure I got bad head.
Coffee is the staple of the morning, but my looks do the same thing. Pictures from 20 YRs
I feel that.
look identical to pictures
like
yesterday.
I just showed a picture of myself from
33.
I was 16 or 17 years old. If I shaved my face into just that little goatee underneath and put a fucking cheap curly fucking Jesus wig on, I would look and turn to the side. You wouldn't be able to, well, I guess the chest hair, because back then I had no chest hair basically, but other than that, the face looks almost identical. That was a good fucking video. I like that spot too, that little duck truck. I like that. When I first saw it though, hold on, we're gonna go back up to here. When I first saw the thumbnail the other day, I thought it was this type of shit, because we have these. These are called duck trucks, and we have them down in Wisconsin Dells. It's a big tourist attraction shit, but these things are big, giant, like, I think they got 4 or 6 sets of wheels. Here we go. Maybe it's just 3 sets of wheels. Whatever. But they drive on land, and then you can drive straight into or out of the freaking water, and they take you on little tours. And this is what I thought you were talking about at the very beginning when I first saw it, until I looked at the actual thumbnail. But yeah, if you've never seen those ducks, the Wisconsin ducks, check them out. They're pretty nifty. Watch some actual video of it. Chewy? With some indoor whooping. Ooh, tight with that gate. Yeah, how it ended up is how it always ends up for me, man.
We call them duck boats here, LOL.
Yeah, duck boats, yep.
Sorry to get you
got
excited.
them all over there. It's all good. I was excited either way once I saw the Humvee. I'm a big sucker for, like, military Humvees,
dude. Those are popular in Boston here, LOL.
Oh, they're popular there too? Hell yeah. Yeah, I know they're popular not everywhere, but I know there's a few places around the country. Yeah, they started, I want to say they were used, they started off as like a Navy vehicle, I thought, or something to do with the military, and then Basically, once they became decommissioned or whatnot, they became tourist attraction type shits. Quick way to buy a couple and then fucking start doing tours with them or rides with them and make your money back.
HTTPS YouTube BN9GW9CGVRXE is XFTLPVUU access 42 FBA.
Yup, what she said. I appreciate you again, Raya, for taking care of all the links and shit like that and banning everybody that needs to be banned. I like this song for this video too. Sitting down in the old man chair. I would get me one of those, but when it comes to my house, this is where I sit. Like, we got a very small house to house all of us, but we make it work, dude. Turned a 3-bedroom into a 4-bedroom. Could easily be turned into a 5-bedroom if needed, but the master bedroom fits, you know, our youngest daughter and then my 2 daughters that come over part-time or whatnot. Fits those 3 easily.
Fox face, fox face, fox face, fox
Other
face.
2 girls in another room, 2 boys in another room, me and the wifey in the 4th room, you know, so it works out. We got the room, but extra room is like, we ain't got it. So the kids basically control the TV in the living room. They got a big 58-inch TV that they all get to watch.
I wonder where he got that cool hoop cube frame.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I got a tiny whoop. Yeah, I got a tiny whoop one that I was gifted by Slam Dunk, actually. I want to say for my birthday or Christmas or some shit like that. Good shit, Chewy. Nice inside whoop and another one by Chewy. I'm gonna get right into it. But yeah, I got a whoop cube and I have no idea how much it costs. I know I looked at them a couple years ago. They were like 25, 35 bucks or something from a couple different places, depending on where you got them. And I'm just like, you know what, man? For that amount of money, I'll use some cardboard boxes from Amazon, plus these cool little cardboard barrels that I got from an old job and shit like that. I figured it would take me so much money and so much time to purchase all those little gates. And then I got a 3D printer, so I found a file where you can print like I think it's 16 or 17 inch diameter whoop gate or whatnot. Slap some LEDs on those, they work just fine. I printed out like 3 of those. So I figured buying the things, you know, if it's for a specific purpose, it makes sense. But for me, it would have just been too much money and too much time in between each obstacle to where I just said, fuck it, we're going homegrown with it. I love little spots like that. We got a little creek or drainage creek or whatever type thing like that in one of our parks, like at the park that we usually fly at. Sometimes it's that little, sometimes that bitch is like 10, 12 feet wide, depending on the amount of rain we've gotten. It's a super sick beat too. Real basic, just fucking repetitive shit, but not one that I would get sick of immediately. But yeah, I think We Bleed has cubes like that. Pyrodrome, Race Day quads, Wrecked, I'm sure. Well, Wrecked goes through a couple other stores, so I don't know if they carry anything necessarily themselves. I don't know how that works with them, but basically anywhere you can buy your FPV gear will have some fucking dope ass cubes and gates and triangles and other shit. I think GemFan makes gates, right? Don't they? Newbie drone makes like inflatable like those foil like the foil helium balloons and shit like that. They make some gates that are made out of inflatable, made out of like a somewhat thicker material like that even. Yo, Slam Dunk in the house. What up, buddy? It didn't read the fox emojis. Weird. Greed Fox isn't up in here, Slam Dunk. Oh, he's been up in here for a minute too. You got any new video you got made up that you want to put? I haven't seen nothing posted on YouTube, but otherwise, Slam Dunk, pick up a video or two that you want played from your channel, bruh. Slap it in the Discord. That's linked in the description. Yeah, this spot right here is very reminiscent of where Slam Dunk and I typically fly our 5-inch quads. Greed Fox is right there.
Just not typing 3.
Always lurking. That's alright. Lurking's better than not being here, I suppose, huh? Yeah, get all up in them trees, baby. You know, with the younger kids separated though, the two boys, man, the 6 and 4-year-old, with them two separated, it is way quieter up in the house right now.
Those balloons are the same as the interior of a grow tent, LOL.
Yeah, yep. A nice reflective foily surface, you know? It just works. You gotta work with what works. Sometimes you work with what you got. Other times you gotta work with what works. Good shit, Chewy. On another one. We'll go back over here to Discord. Slap a metal fingers on that bitch, and we got, damn, she is flying through them. Spot number 24. Mrs. Moderator Craft, aka Mrs. Metalcraft, aka Mrs. MC, Mrs. Motorcycle Club, Mrs. Multi-Rotor Club. Get it? There you go, dude. Dude, this with the Skittles moans. Dude, this challenge will improve your skills. God damn, dude. We ain't been seeing gaps that type on
Raya, HTTPS, YouTube, BJ7YCYZF Woodsell.
Up until this point, if we have, I missed it. But either way, like going under the swings, that throttle control has gotten much better. Under that little trampoline, or balance beam. That's a balance beam, huh? It looks like a trampoline frame, like an exercise tramp. Yeah, you're at the stage where you're gonna start taking off, man. Recovery out of that was impressive. Showed the patience and the awareness not to fucking disarm and just start mashing stick controls, you know. Definitely getting there. Hell yeah, I love to see it.
Had so much fun here.
Oh, it looks like a great place. That circular balance beam in itself
really
is a perfect thing to practice throttle control. Who is that, Metalcraft?
Raya gets better and better every video. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, this 100-spot challenge, dude, it's not about like learning shit. It's just stick time, period. Stick time in itself is what improves you. It's not, you know, every time you do go and fly, you try this and practice that. No, you just got to get out there and fly more than worry about what you practice on the few times you do go out and fly, you know. And that was more my problem earlier on in the hobby, is I was trying more shit when I did go out and fly, but I wasn't getting out there to fly as much as I should have. If you smell what I'm stepping in. Oh, what do you mean, beta FPV? Fuck you. Your shit didn't show up today? Or they send you some fucked up shit? Yo, Exiled Scoop, what it do?
Yo, hey, all you serial killers.
Oh man, dude. I'm a serial killer, but these days it's not in the morning. These days, serial kills me at nighttime, dude. However, these days, and since I was a teenager, really, like late teens, I don't eat from the time I wake up until like sometime mid to late afternoon, and then I'll smash like a couple of meals, 2-3 meals worth of food between like 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock, 10:30, you know, and then I'll go to bed midnight, 1-2 o'clock in the morning. But right before I go to bed sometimes, dude, not right before, but within an hour easy sometimes, I'll smash that bowl of cereal or whatnot. But I'm a breakfast all day kind of guy anyways. Are we eating? Oh, and it's breakfast food? I'm in regardless what time it is, basically. Mo Penguins with Mo Footy up next. Wait a minute. Oh, alright, this is just a shorter version. This is the background one. Watched this one yesterday. That is something I got to do, like, I think 2 out of the past 3 weeks, is actually get to see a bot grinder stream. Or most of one. The first one, I didn't get to see the whole thing, just most of it. Last night, I got to sit down and peep the whole thing. I just didn't get to chat as much as I wanted to.
LOL, I'm
simply because I was fucking with this guy. But I got the new canopy all on there, new motors on there, and I did a fucking flight with it in the 1S Park last night.
MO Penguins HTTPS
so it's ready to rip.
7B1S if B is JVT0JJ9
You don't like eggs?
KND9.
Oh damn, dude. That sucks, dude. Alright, good short little challenge rip. However, who won the challenge last night? I missed that. Alright, but up next is Technique.
I just got the kid a Matrix 2.
Uh-oh. Yeah. 2 new Matrix. 2 AIOs dead super fast. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Yeah, with the whoop shit, it really sucks.
TKS.
Or it's great. You know what I mean? But we got Technique up in here. I posted this one in the Discord because I saw he posted up a new shit and didn't post it in my Discord, so I posted it for his ass. This is Technique. If you know, you know. If you don't, go and check out his channel.
It's the new stupid ass gyro. Technique HTTPS YouTube BZZI8BZ8 UWMGSISBKCHIOYAYSRUE6H.
Yeah, see, I'm still so new to whoops that I've just been putting time in flying them.
I just ordered a couple.
There's only one that I actually built up and all that, and that was only because Slam Dunk had an extra board and camera laying around. I had motors and shit like that for it. Oh, and he tossed me a new frame, but other than that, it's all been bind and fly whoops, and then I just slap these RC and power motors on it and fucking go to town. However, I think that's what this board is. Oh, it's right here in front of me. I think that's what this board is that fucking, that Matrix 2 or whatever. And yeah, dude, I mean, I smacked it around a few times on some concrete, but I had a Mob 7 that I did the same shit to for over 2 years. and everything on it except for the VTX antenna.
Animation kept crashing DaVinci,
stayed.
so I left it
And the
off, angry
frame.
face, pouting face.
Killed a couple of motors,
the
but
Matrix 2 with the
whatever.
ICM 42622 gyro is the problem.
I gotcha.
I'm definitely bought deep frying myself a cheddar sausage patty for breakfast, face with tears of joy. If it's
Oh,
a bad
man,
port
that
that
does
says
sound
ICM
good though, Metal Craft.
42622.
Yeah, I can't see nothing in this lighting I got right now anyways. I think that's the wrong side anyways. Yeah, I'd have to use my phone. I can't see shit. Oh no, this is the Air G4 5-in-1. That's what this is. So maybe it's not the same one.
My Og Matrix 2 is a fucking beast. 4 months on it, hundreds of crashes, still kicking.
Yup,
It would
it'd be
a
like
big
that.
sticker.
Oh word, yeah, no. This is the Air G4, whatever the fuck that is. No big stickers on it, just stamps on the chips. Got a fucking 80s like car or plane or jet type movie soundtrack to this one. Flying like it too, kinda. This is a dope spot. Oh my god, you could fuck around here for days and not get bored. Can you fly them arches? Did we already see that? I need a better shot. I wasn't paying attention all the way.
I have a newbie drone race spec AIO coming.
I don't know what that is, but hopefully it works out better for you. I gotta get more into that shit, more into like what's available for whoops, because I feel like I'm gonna be flying
are good and the rest are trash.
More whoops or whoops more often or whatnot. Now that I've been flying them for about a year, like consistently for a year, yeah, I don't think they're gonna go anywhere. I think it's just I'm gonna get more deep into whoops, and then I want a 2.5-inch ripper and then 5-inch. I don't feel any need for a 3.5-inch, to be honest with you. I got no desire. I'll keep my Grinderino, put some new motors on that, get some batteries for that. But once that shit's to bed, I think I might just retire that too. But a nice 65 for indoor ripping, nice 75 for indoor outdoor, 2.5-inch for outdoor, and a 5-inch. I think those are what I want to be flying.
Matrix 2 is also a beast. Too bad they got shitty. Could order 2 of the same board and one's dead on arrival, the other one lasts forever.
No, I don't have a 2S at all. I don't have and I don't want a 2-inch. Well, I guess 2-inch, 2.5-inch, doesn't matter, but I do got a Star-Lord frame from 8-Bit. That's a 2-inch frame, and I think that's, would be perfect for a little 2-inch ripper, so I might do that instead of buying like
2-inch 2s is such a great size, small enough for parks, but a bunch of power.
Yeah, dude, it's almost, it's like a mini 5-inch, and so is a 3.5-inch, but I think that a 3.5-inch is so close to 5-inch that I'm not gonna really rip it too many different spots than a 5-inch. But a 2.5-inch is like way smaller than a 5-inch, and you can fly it basically anywhere you can fly your whoops at. You're just not hitting all the same gaps. Good shit technique. Next up, we got McShizzle, McShaky. With some loud ass music. I'm gonna turn down just a little bit. It looks like it's blasting out me and everything else. Is this still blasting me out? It just feels like it's super loud over me. And I'm the star of the show. Except for your FPV footage, I guess.
McShaky HTTPS YouTube IEO7 PAEZYI.
And truth be told, I much rather listen to music than people talking myself, so, you know.
Right 3, 5 and 5-inch are basically relegated to the same flight locations. 1s and 2s opens up more spots.
For sure. I mean, you can get away with flying, damn son. You can get away with flying 3.5-inch in places that you can't fly a 5, but I want to say it's not nearly enough to...
I've been a member of Infinity Loops and the 90%ers for 2 years. I think it's about time that we make this more official.
It looks like his older brother.
Will you be my Whoop mentor?
What the fuck, dude? Oh, that is great. I love it. He looked just like his older brother or something. Dad? Are you back? Yeah, here's the thumbnail.
I'm
Hopefully he
honestly not
fixes
going
it, but
back
if he
to once
don't,
again,
that's
it
cool.
just can't handle 3D
Oh,
like
I
Juice
wouldn't
can.
fix a video though. You'd have to
LOL.
re-upload the video, and that'll fuck with you. So don't re-upload the video. Just fix the thumbnail, and you should be good.
Last time I was out here, people was tripping. But look, try to use that.
Yeah, as far as 3D Metalcraft, I'm sure that makes a huge difference.
Safe zone HTTPS YouTube soup to D62 HWSIT 8 Rs Y7 HAL 76 NJDW2.
No tomatoes. We just robot talk and fucking all that shit over anybody that's talking in their video. Sorry about it. However, Safe Zone do always got them bangers. Yeah, with 3D on 1S, dude, I'm sure you can do it, but can you do what Metalcraft has been trying to do with 3D and improve it and explore the capabilities and the maneuverabilities and all that shit? I don't think so. Ooh, get it. There you go. That's a decent spot to practice at, too. Kind of comes inward so you can get stable, but also allows you a very wide exit for when you bail. Hit it. Oh, with the ass tap. Oh shit, my bad, folks. I got the fucking cursor all up on the screen and shit. Alright, we're gonna shut both of those off for a minute. You know what that means.
I found an insane business park 15 minutes from my house. Maybe I'll take my Pavo
Bless
Pico
up,
2 out
fam.
there
Pass
today.
the Dutchy pun dick hand side. Brother. Such a beautiful spot to live, dude. However, I'm not sure I'd want to live there. I love looking at it, but to feel the environment down there, down that way, to live there, at this point in my life, I don't know. I mean, the heat would be nice. I don't mind the heat, but I'll take a dry heat over a wet heat. Oh, any day. I'd have been sick to ass tap off of that and then Maddie underneath it. Not saying I could do it, but I might try it one day. Oh yeah. Don't hit the top of that. Yeah, there you go. Scoot over, buddy. There you go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You are welcome, Safe Zone. Good shit. Thanks for posting. Thanks for posting up in here. Next up, we got Metalcraft. That's a little wet. Wet. Oh, yeah, I got the first like on this one, baby. With some water fun. Why does it say good up top?
MO, make sure you go behind it face with tears of joy. Metalcraft https YouTube BIL7MZSVTK4W is W4NPOF0T.
Oh hell yeah, Mo Penguins, get it. I heard that, chat. I didn't respond to it though, my bad. I don't know why. This is a fucking jam right here too. I like it. I got coffee all on my mustache. Gross. Round 2 of coffee? I'm on round 3, baby. I could do 4. Man, I could drink probably a gallon of coffee a day, to be honest with you. Coffee and water is mostly what I ingest when it comes to fluids. I like to get some orange juice every day as well if I can, just to help make sure I get that vitamin C. I've been drinking even less creamer in my coffee to cut down on sugars. Not that I used a lot, but I don't know, man. I can drink black coffee. I don't really have, as long as it's decent black coffee and not some fucking generic ass, just like bitter water. You know what I mean? But I don't mind black coffee, but I'm a guy of flavor. So like just a half of another flavor added to it makes it real nice. So now it's just it used to be like a 2 little splasher. Now it's a 1 little splasher. Oh yeah, for Bot's little fucking challenge. I wanted to do the last one, but I don't know, the last week, man, I just got like, probably because I thought my Whoop was dead and I just bought it, you know what I mean? So I probably just took me out of the mood for a minute, you know? So I got into an Arc Raiders kick again. I love that fucking game. Just the PvE part of it, just to be able to get down and fucking loot some shit and kill some fucking robots every now and then. You know, I fight with an individual, you know, another player, but it's very rare. With the rewind into the slow-mo. Kerplunk. Right into the H2 hizzle. H2O whizzle.
Coffee would be awesome if it tasted like it smelled.
Yeah, I mean, it does if you have better coffee. The better coffee you have, I swear it tastes closer to how it smells, if that makes sense. If you got shit or burnt coffee though, black coffee doesn't really taste that great. TKS with a fucking transition through some chains into a fucking trippy, dude. I trippied one of
I've
those
been
types
hooked on
of
the
things.
800 brand coffee
I
for a
perched
while.
on one of those types of things. Who said what? The 8 o'clock brand? See, I do the Black Rifle coffee these days, if I can. You know, if I can afford it. It's a bit expensive. Sometimes I still do like the cheaper ones, or if I see another brand on sale. Because if there's somewhere that I'll try to save money, it's on my coffee. As long as it's a decent coffee. If it's a shittier brand, like I said, the store brand or whatnot, or some Maxwell House or Folgers or whatnot, I might add a slight bit more creamer in there. I definitely ain't drinking it black. Black Rifle coffee, I can drink black.
TKS HTTPS
Couple other brands.
TVKH1ISGR0K is B1 Neki 1 BHDOP. Chock full O nuts is life IDC.
Chock full of nuts coffee, huh? Never had it, I don't think. I know 0% about that. It's a fun little rip with a fun little song. I think that's where Mac Miller truly shined, was in jazzy and funky type beats. I think that's, you know, just because his cadence and his flow
Funny
is just...
thing is I don't like milk or cream either, so I can't even make coffee taste better. Face with tears of joy.
Yeah.
Classic NYC diner coffee.
I mean, dude, there's a really cheap and easy trick, dude. Cinnamon. Just like... for K-cups, just a sprinkle, like a couple little dots of cinnamon in the bottom of your cup. Brew the coffee with that. Stir it up. Oh, man. Cinnamon does wonders. I hear people like butter in their coffee, so that might make it taste better if you like butter. I don't know if you're supposed to use salted or unsalted, though. I've never really... I think I've tried it one time when somebody made me a cup of it, but like...
Ship drugs
HTTPS
YouTube BW9 RBNNGN1NC is XNTA RCUDC site.
A pinch of salt. Oh, it's an NYC diner coffee. Alright. Gotcha. I'm sure that coffee would be good as shit then, though. There's something about, like... some diner shit that just pops off, dude, the right way, to where it's just the best you can get, and it's rare, you know?
Yeah, man.
And a pinch of salt, weird.
And it's cheap as fuck.
Yeah, chock full of nuts I didn't think was a... I've heard of it, I've seen some shit in stores, I want to say, somewhere, or I don't know if I've seen it personally, but I know I've heard people talking about it. I've seen
Especially
the brand
if you have a Costco membership.
or heard about it somewhere, but yeah, not like top shelf type shit like Javalia or something. I don't even know if that's a top shelf brand of coffee. All right, yup, that's probably, yeah. If it's at Costco, yo, that makes sense why I know about it, seen it, heard about it and shit, but it never had it. Yeah, because we never give a fuck. Boy. What else can you do with coffee to make it? I mean, sugar, I guess. Honey? Don't people put honey in their coffee? You could put brandy in your coffee to make it taste better.
I've seen people add baking soda to counter the acidity, but salt. I like light roast the best, has more caffeine.
Yeah, that's a thing people claim is like, oh, I gotta
Dude,
get the dark
how
roast
it
coffee,
works, but it works
or
LMAO.
you know, the French roast over the Colombian, because it's got more caffeine the darker it is. Like, not necessarily, my guy.
I'm saying just a tiny pinch. I'll have to try the baking soda.
Yeah, I've never heard either one of those, the salt or the baking soda. Truth be told, the baking soda makes sense to me. The salt thing, when I think about it, it then makes a little bit of sense because they use salt with a bunch of other crazy
You
shit
gotta
to make
steam the
shit
milk.
taste better. Yeah, to have a nice coffee machine to do your coffee right would be dope. I just got a Keurig. It does
McDonald's
single
coffee
cup
is
and then
actually
pots.
legit the
And
best
we just
coffee
basically
around.
just use the single cups because sometimes I only drink 2 cups
Salt
a day. Some
definitely
days
makes
it's
sense.
4, 5, 3. It is whatever it is. Some days I don't have any. And what's crazy is I can go a day, 2, 3 days without coffee and not get headaches or nothing like that. It's fucking weird.
You ship drugs.
Because I don't think I drink coffee because I need the caffeine. Because I'll drink that shit at fucking 9 o'clock at night and still go to bed by fucking 11 midnight. I think I just do it because I like drugs and I don't do drugs anymore. So I got to do the closest thing to it. Legal shit. Nicotine, caffeine, a little bit of alcohol here and there. And who was this? Exiled Scoob? Right there?
I use
like,
the
you
little
dummy?
metal basket for the Keurig and regular coffee grounds.
There you go, buddy.
Damn ship,
Fly
you
all
need a
up in your
tune on this
face.
quad or something.
Damn, this man can't get his whoop caught in his hair, but he can get it caught in his beard. That's why I keep both of it short, man. You ain't getting caught in nothing unless I'm out there with my shirt off. Might get caught in the fucking chest pubes. Good thing you can't get it caught in the ball throw, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, my big is dead. Oh.
Oh shit, you better go and get another one, man. You can't be without fire, man. We're humans. We need that shit. That's what put us at the top of the food
Exiled
chain.
Scoop HTTPS YouTube B5D469955 MRQ is Sogo TZLXB36SSHZ. No lighter, big sad.
Nice fucking throttle control underneath that canopy, dog. Oh, I thought he was gonna smoke that fucking clump of leaves. Good shit, man. Good shit. We still got some time to
How
stream,
y'all
so if
doing this
anybody's
morning?
got some
Rendering my
shit to
egg out
throw
like a
up in
good
the
hoodlum.
throw up in the Discord,
Last minute LOL.
go
fuck.
for it.
A bead of sweat all the way from the chest pubes down to my ball throw and she
Yeah.
grabs me by the wiener.
Yeah. Oh man, that line has got to be my favorite line out of any movie fucking ever, dude. Just because when I heard it, I wasn't even really watching the movie.
Now that I
like
know
that.
where you live scoop, I am a stock yo ass.
Right, dude,
Vessel.
right. All right, we're going to just open up YouTube, seeing as how no new shit
I slopped
is
that
in
together
fucking...
so fast last
Oh, we
night
got
working
OG
on
Shorty
another.
streaming. We're gonna watch some shit. Oh, I had my kids watching this type of shit the other day, my little boys and shit.
Greatest movie ever made. Hosen, you be getting crazy lately, man. Props.
Well, shit. Do we watch this one? Because he'll probably post it. Fuck it.
Very nice, Scoob. Love seeing you fly.
We're gonna watch it. And if he posts it in Discord later on, we'll watch it again. And that motorcycle shit, the sidecar motorcycle racing type shit is great. You would never... I'd be the dude driving the bike, maybe. You would never see me leaning out of that fucking sidecar like that, the way they do. And then some of them crashes. Oh my goodness.
LOL, I'll send you my
Hell
body,
yeah.
homie.
Hit some gaps, baby. Look at them fucking speeding through some of this shit now. We've all been saying it since the beginning, man. This property has so much opportunity, or yeah, so much opportunity or whatever. And he is really starting to explore that shit. I like it. Yeah, that tree right there. You can even do some tree scoping with your 5-inch in this property. Once you get good enough, and that helps with like throttle control, find the open gaps and just slowly cruise through all the open gaps of the tree. I love doing that with a 5-inch. It's nerve-wracking as
70
shit.
trees, baby.
Practice in the fall though. Practice in the fall and the winter where you got no leaves, so it's just the sticks you gotta worry about. Plus the house, look at that. You got all them little pillars to fuck around with. Ooh, that wall in the back. Get good enough for a fucking nice little speed through wall ride on there. Yeah, so much fucking opportunity around here. Alright, hold up. Come back to it. If not, I'll rewind, but I'm sure he'll go past it again. Because I saw something very strange in the world, and I want everybody else's opinion to see how strange it really is, I guess. Alright, here we go. We're coming up on it. Bam. Right here. So you see these little, we'll go right here. See these little yellow protectors on these little guide wires or whatever? You notice how that's at an angle? Has anybody ever seen one straight up and down? Like, perfectly parallel to the pole that it's going up to. Because I saw one, and then just down the street I noticed there was a second one. Only two in my entire life out of 40-some years, well, 30-some years at this point. I almost gave myself 10 years. 30-some, almost 40 years now, like, I've never seen them straight up and down. There's two not very far from my house. And if anybody else, or if most people think that that is strange, then I'm going to consider, use that as one of my spots in the 100 spot challenge, I think, because I think it's very strange. I've never seen it. Ooh. I love how everybody throws heads in their videos and shit like that. Or clips
like
from the channel.
Wires.
Yeah, like.
How would that even
like
work?
Here, how would that even work?
They to be at an angle it holds the tension on the pole. That's
what I thought, but this one goes up, and then they got a thin metal rod, like just to take the top of it, just to then send the wires from the top of that vertical straight over to the pole, instead of it being at an angle to the pole itself. Why put that extra step of having to, you know? But I've never seen
lines never touch though.
I've never seen them vertical like that, so I thought it was strange as shit. Not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. And it just looks strange when you're driving down the road. Like, it literally pulled my vision, because if you see the ones at the angle, you're never going to look at it as they're coming past you in your vision. But this one, literally, I'm like, wait a minute. And I had to fucking, like, look in the rear view to make sure I saw what I really fucking saw. That's how strange it was to me. Ooh, we got a Vitrafly. Hell yeah, we're watching this one, baby. We got any sound? Are we gonna get any sound? Alright, we get no sound.
I've never seen anything like that.
Alright, well then, cool. The wifey said she never had.
Threw an oldie but goodie in Discord.
Got you. Got you. We will peep that.
When I found my fixed wing buddies.
Yeah, like I said, don't be afraid to throw old footage up in there. If you got a video that you don't think performed as well as you would liked it to have or whatever, and you want to get it just one more view and maybe some traction from this stream to it, put that bitch in Discord. Yeah, that is crazy that this is just absolute silence up in here. I even turned it up, but I don't want to leave it up in case sound comes in and then it just blasts your eardrums. Fucking with that little cow though. That's funny. Because it got like really playful for a minute. Ran away and then now it's back. There it goes. Every time it gets close. Runs away. That thing's hauling ass, dude.
I need to find out when the construction guys leave for the day at the new Bass Pro Shops and
Yes,
go
you
rip
do.
that.
Yes, you fucking do.
What a cute cow.
And if you're gonna rip it with your whoop, fuck if they leave. It's if you got anything open prop or larger, you know, especially open prop, wait till they leave. But if you got a whoop, I say fuck it. What are you gonna do? Really distract them? I doubt it. They'll probably just see it out of the peripheral and think that it's whatever. But if they're gonna choose to you know, pay attention to this tiny drone flying around instead of operating the machinery they're operating, they deserve to lose their job that day. They deserve that shit. Because there's just an awareness that you just have to keep if you're going to be in any sort of large machinery, trucks, backhoes, any of that type of shit. Operating any sort of dangerous shit. It doesn't matter what it is. A set of titties is out, dude. You got to stop looking at them titties, dude. Glance here and there, but you got to focus. Good shit.
It's right on the river, so it's gotta be at least a 2s.
Yeah. Venus FPV, life sucks and then you fly. I was gonna watch this the other day and I didn't because I decided if I saw it I'd watch it here, and that's what we doing. And then we'll go peep Discord for Metalcraft's video. I like seeing the teeth of the GoPro or the camera mount. Can see too much of the props at too aggressive of an angle to be a GoPro.
Wise words by King. You gotta stop staring on them titties, boy.
Yeah, there's not too many situations in where I would suggest that. Honestly, not too many situations.
Rendering and smoking the reefer.
Right, dude. Yep, that's how it goes. I really need to upgrade my graphics card at some point, dude, just to help rendering, because I don't know what it is, but every single video I try to render, the first one will stop within 15%. It'll just stop. And it's usually at my film screen intro transition into the video, so usually it's within 1%. It'll fail. I'll cancel it, exit, open DaVinci again, add it to the re-add it to the render queue, render it, and it'll go fine the second time, usually. But if I try to add too much graphical type shit, it doesn't like it. Like I tried doing the cheek clapper for that elk video when I would go up on its ass and say you want candles with that cake. I put the clapper there initially. Dude, I tried so many different things. I went on YouTube to look for some different settings to make it easier and shit. Tried like fucking almost a dozen times before I just took it out of there.
What do you render it in? I just use H265 and it's pretty fast.
Yeah, that's what I do. I use H265. I do all the regular automatic fucking shit that they set it to. I always put it in the same folder designation. So I don't know what it is, but probably because I got a old ass shit graphics card. Oh, we got Shoot FPV. We'll probably see that one on Saturday, so we're gonna watch Orlock instead, because if you don't fuck with Orlock, dude, you need to. I guess I could put some links in here. We're not putting links in here, but just write it down. Old school. Pen and paper, baby. Old school. This guy's sunglasses game is on point, dude. I need to get my wooden sunglasses back. I had a pair that was all wood except for the hardware to hold it together and the lenses. With a banger of a fucking song too. Orloc's one of them channels I watch grow too a lot.
When he spitting that tricks, don't be in y'all saunas. He only here to warn us what the plan is. The hour is up on us, it's bananas. Born alone, die alone, no matter who your man is. Hope we live long enough to tell us what's grandkids. King.Kieck-The, three-finger ring.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Spring chicken eater, ID as a ringleader. Who needs a heater? Catch him with bare hands. These same hands that make raisins out beer cans. His own biggest fan. And got a fan base.
Oh yeah, I said we go into Discord, didn't I? Or was that after this video?
And all hail the king. Give him 3 cheers, fam. Like
Is that me getting all choppy? We're at 720. I'm not going no lower than that, baby. I don't want it to be absolute garbage for you guys to watch.
This skill trade like a tailor-made suede. Hit the studio and I'm paid. Half up front, half upon mastering. Would you like that in cash? Last thing you should ask the king. You don't have to be no crystal ball reader. Allergic to saltpeter. Used to be a wall beater. In the game like a Wall Street cheater. A lot of rap noise is annoying like cedar. Turn it to a triple X monster from a fairy tale movie. He don't know me very well, do he? King.Kieck-The crushed on the stage teacher. They need to pay him better. She had nothing on the reefer.
ProRes is just another setting in DaVinci H265 is MP4. ProRes is QuickTime.
Oh, got you. Yo, I've seen the QuickTime setting in there. So is that like better? Is that more like graphics card intensive? Because if that's the case, I'm not gonna fuck with that. I really also don't know what I'm getting into when it comes to editing either. I just, like, as far as the settings and what it all, the video types and all that shit, I'm still a dummy with all that too. Alright, I saw a little wicked up there. Let me open Discord again, and we met some new friends this week. FPV, oldie but a good, oh, and it opened in that one. Did I shut the other one down? That's probably why. Here we go.
More.
There we go. Now we're getting on the right screen. Yeah, way more graphics card intensive. I'm not using that shit then. That might kill my computer. You know, I can't have that. However, as far as render times, though, when it does render, I can't say I've ever had one take 20 minutes or more even.
Make it 6 GB.
Maybe like one of my longer videos, but all my shorter videos that are under 8 to 10 minutes, they don't take very long to render when they do render. It's just that they like to stop at some point. But most of the time I've had no issue. Renders in a few minutes, you know, and it is what it is. It's all right. Let me pull this screen back up one time. All right. Oh shit. 300 megabytes, fucking 6 gigs.
H265 is honestly perfect for YouTube and other social media platforms.
Yeah, see, I did a little bit of research on, you know, DaVinci with settings for YouTube type shit. And that's how I have basically laid out all the settings that I use. I don't remember what any of that is and exactly what I've changed and all that to do that, but that's what I've done in the past and I've never had an issue. Some of my videos don't look as great as I would like, but for somebody that up until recently had less than fucking 400 subscribers even. Who the fuck cares? And at the point I'm at now, it's nowhere near to where I need studio quality for any of my shit, dude. I fly FPV. And I'm really not doing type of shit to really try to draw people to my channel either. I don't beg for subs.
I just clocked the YouTube button in DaVinci LOL.
See, I don't do that. I do the custom one.
So dope, imagine a cheap
but the
fixed-wing
settings are
company that
basically
made
the
wings
same,
out of
so
rare limited
I guess I
edition
could.
packaging from like collector's items and whatnot, like a Lion King F Corn Flakes plane or some like random shit.
Huh. There you go, Vessel. You might have just found a lane that you could fucking coast in. Because making wings can't be that hard, you know? Like, the designs don't vary from anything else that's used pretty much ever been produced, you know? So I think it would be relatively easy to do.
I need to work on punctuality, always submitting 30 minutes prior or late. LOL, why do I do this to myself, bro?
It's all good, man. What, did you post something up in the Discord as well? That's a sick plane though, dude.
Stayed up super late last night at the new hibachi job. I'm in the same boat, Vessel. Yeguns showed me wings he made out of cardboard boxes.
That's what I'm saying, dude, and that's all wings are made out of. Is
I've been trying to make a plane, and that has been incredibly difficult.
Couple of rods for stability
Check
and
out flight
structural
tests, all their
integrity.
designs are free. If you wait till the last minute, it only takes a minute.
Yeah.
That's a flight test plane, BTW.
I just want to see somebody chasing it with something small enough to dive through that, between the tail fucking wing and the body right there. Or come up through it.
Yeah, I made it by the skin of my ass for it now. LOL TKS, love you man, good morning my dude.
Oh, for I go? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, don't procrastinate,
yes,
man.
Yes, it is.
Flight test plane? Either way, it's a sick plane. Like, I'm not for every plane, kind of like I'm not a car guy, but there's sick planes and sick cars
I want to make something with
that,
it.
that
LOL.
fucking design for a plane is dope as shit. That's a watercraft, isn't it? Water, oh dude. Snow.
This is
Ooh,
awesome.
Damn! That was almost a bad day for that wing.
Flight test kits are like 20.
Oh, looks like, yeah, it looks like there's a broken one sitting on the ground right there. Hell yeah, good shit. Yeah, that almost hitting the plane right there reminded me of when I did smoke the plane. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, we got more up in here. Sweetness. We got another one. Francis P. Quick Rip. So windy, says Exiled Scoob. So fucking windy. This one's a short one, y'all. Short, sweet, and to the fucking point. What is that, a Meteor 75 Pro? Is that what that M75 is?
And you can download all the planes for free and cut them from foam board yourself. It's easy. Yay, that was sketchy.
Yeah, I think I might play my plane chase video.
Let go is cool.
First plane chase ever, I smoked the shit out of that plane. Dude, this would be a sick spot to go and spend the day just roaming around.
Right, Greed Fox, that why I wanna try.
Oh, the plane stuff? Yeah, planes so easy and fucking readily available for anything and everything you need. You go to almost any hobby shop in the world, and RC cars and planes are
so cheap and easy for
going to be
fixed wing, really
very plentiful in parts and knowledge.
Exiled
and I would say helicopters next, and then boats maybe even before FPV quads.
Glider design similar to Lemons.
Drones, I feel, have the least amount of knowledge and serviceability and all that shit as far as hobbies go, like the RC hobbies. Good shit, Scoob. Good shit. We're gonna put a
those are cops chillin' by me, LOL.
Emote on that.
For never been up, these Scoob looks peak fool AF.
We got Vessel with some Agao practice.
XD XD XD. Gang gang.
Gang gang. Hell yeah.
You can use our quad flight controllers to make them fly themselves on GPS too.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I've seen a few people with the with the fence stance. Look at that. That shit would be kind of odd to fly like that.
Vesselairs HTTPS YouTube GNRSNK9RXC is T1IQYGVYMSSXL6E. Greed Fox Hill definitely hit you with some questions.
That was a very
it's
obnoxious.
So dope up there, not hard to get up there. If it supports a nav.
Either way, I'm not fucking with RC planes or helicopters or nothing like that. Not for like the next 15 to 20 years of my life, at least, I'm sure.
Can't vent lean in that spot.
Yeah, you fent lean in that spot, you might break your fucking knees or hyperextend them.
My SPI receiver doesn't work with the nav in. I love getting access to rich people's yard, aha.
Hell yeah, dude. Good stuff. I like it. Steel is a legend. Another 70 tree edit up on YouTube. Alright, next up, after I metal fingers this thing, is we got TKS FPV
my ass
with
needs
some
to be on the ground
orbits.
Alright, Scoop, well, a blunt meeting
Orbit
is to
in
be
the
had
child,
WEL
we got
and
child
the pigs
orbits,
and have
man.
some barbecue.
Oh, we got some. Oh, uh-oh. We got some cheek clappers in the bottom of the screen. Oh, he just clapped his cheeks all across your legs.
TKS HTTPS YouTube B6AGDJQ09
Oh, that's kind of a cool statue. I like that.
RQ76 NIAM06E. I just get into sketchy skate trick stance like I'm trying to shit in the woods when I fly.
Yeah. There it is. Got all up in them cheeks at the end of that video, man.
TKSB Cheeky F.
Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pop this up here. We're gonna go to view my channel. Go oldest, because I think it might be faster this way, to be honest with you. Yup. Bam, right here. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, King.Kieck-The, the floating human being. And as you can see,
the fucking
finally
Zoom
got
XD.
to meet up with Hopey the homie.
Autism vibe song.
Chases RC plane. Let's get into this shit right here. How's the music level? Should be alright. Whoop. We're gonna reset it to the fucking high def for y'all. this video is really washed out. I did not know this is that washed out. This is early on though. I didn't know nothing about, I still know nothing about color grading. I basically just find a nice white spot or whatever and do auto white balance, and that does a pretty good job with coloring. Good enough for FPV.
Always love that intro King the perch shot is Unica.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did that. Man, I didn't even intend to do that for my intro. I just had it was after I got my first 5-inch, my iFlight fucking Nazgul 5, and I already had my DJI Mavic Air for like a year. So I had that up there. I'm like, you know what? I wonder if I can see this other drone really ripping around it. So I put it up in the air for like 15 minutes and fucking flew a couple packs around it. And that shot just looked amazing for a nice little quick to the point intro, you know? Added a little space noise and a boom to it. And I've thought about changing it a few times, but nah. It's just, I don't know, it's just too, I don't want a long intro. I don't want people skipping through my videos. Let them check out the intro, see who it is, and then boom, get to the point. Ooh, got close there. Yeah. To see all that styrofoam go flying, dude, I disarmed. Rearm. I almost just sacrificed my quad and let it fucking, whatever.
I told you I was chefing last night and just feeding the guest's sake from a
I wish I still had this
fucking
picture,
vibe chef
dude.
now, LOL.
Man, I wish I still had that photo. That would be great for thumbnail here and there. But yeah, that was my first time chasing a plane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I felt so bad. I felt so fucking bad. Took a chunk out of the fuselage, the wing, and it basically knocked the battery door off, but we found that. It was still, you know, good. Ooh, we got Jay Cardinal? Why the fuck haven't you been posting up in my Discord, man? We got a few to catch up on with fucking Jay Cardinal. We got 21. I'm gonna have to go through and watch some more of his videos. But we'll do his spot videos right here live on the stream.
Just screenshot it, that's a dope pic.
Yeah, I could, but there's a bunch of shit all over it, and I can't, like, I just want the image itself, but I can remake that image, no problem. I just don't have the Sky Zone goggles or the Binoc style goggles, and I think that just makes the picture harder. You know, you got box goggles, yeah, it can look all right.
I remember the thumbnail game and Heads hasn't posted it yet, LOL.
Yeah, I did check, cause who's that thumbnail? I have a post-it for it, so I did check this morning a couple of times, but it wasn't posted up, but that's cool. If it is, we can always play that little game or whatever and try and figure it out, but other than that, whatever. But of course, he wouldn't have it posted on the day that we all remember it. I like this music he chose for this. And I just gotta say, you got balls, dude. We're at the end, so I'll do it. You got big balls.
I remove the things you don't want.
I don't give a fuck where I'm at in the world.
It up for you.
Here we go. I want a better shot. Right here. I don't care where I'm at in the fucking world. Ain't no way I'm stopping my vehicle on the fucking road completely like this and then sitting in the fucking back like this. Ain't no way I'm doing that, dude. You got balls of steel, bro. Man. However, do you, boo-boo? Brave as shit. The whole time I was flying, I don't even care, because I mean, I guess if you heard something, oh man, that's brave is all I'm saying. That's brave as, no, I don't want to do that. Good shit though. Spot number 22.
LMFAO bro, he s nuts.
Yeah, dude. Like, I could see if you're like mostly off of the road, but he was in the whole fucking lane. Like, he just stopped his van like, oh, I ain't seen a car in an hour of driving. But my luck, that's precisely when that car would show up and they'd be texting on their phone or something, just boom, you know. That's funny. Glad nothing happened though. Glad you're all right to continue on your spots. And speaking of this, was I able to take them both off? No, I gotta take them off individually. Bless up, fam. Very interesting song choice for this one.
That only see 1 or 2 cars a day.
Shit, I fucking wish. Maybe I could cross my vehicle over them in my town a little bit more safely. Dude, they fix one, and it's a nice smooth, just brum brum over the tracks for like a week, and then it's just every time you go over the tracks, dude. And my muffler's already in 3 pieces under my car, held up with chain and or zip ties, you know, until I, you know, muster up the enthusiasm to get it up off the ground a little bit, get under there. I got this metal wire. Until I can get it fixed, I'll just wire it all up.
Oh damn, didn't even realize I made spot 51 on Igao Cree.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. You got fucking... You're always at a different spot, dude. That's crazy. Good shit, Bluebird, J Sparrow, FPV. If you don't follow him, follow him. We're going back and we're gonna check out his 20
Bro, where are the
tree.
trees, WTF? Yet especially winter, the plows fuck up the pads. Kagakagada take a tactic kaga taka taka.
Yes, sir, exactly what he said. Caw. Oh, this is a dope little spot too. Alright, never mind. There's nothing by these wooden beams here, but you still got all them little trees with the overhang. Some wires. This would be a dope little fucking like 2.5 inch ripping spot because it's a little bit wide for like a whoop to go in between the awning and the wires and all that shit and the trees around there. He's doing it. It can be done. But with a 2.5 inch 2S ripper, oh man, you could even tie in that little billboard sign that's off here to the left, maybe. Oh, and underneath there, stand over here and you can see it all. Yeah, this would be a nice little spot. Yeah, get it? Nope. Try again, buddy. That's my problem. I shoot straight up instead of, or more up than back when I do power loops sometimes. Especially when I'm trying to hire one, like up and over instead of backing around. Nice, shooting gaps. This is another guy that you're just gonna start seeing improve drastically very soon, just like Mrs. Metalcraft. Oh, I didn't know what he was doing there at first. I thought he was just going kind of forward and doing a backflip, but he did a loop. I got scared for a second for him. This little fucking, I want to say country, but it's...
The banjo, it's such an expressive instrument.
Yeah, dude, I had a buddy in high school who... What the fuck did he play
100
before?
Love That Fiddle.
I forget what the fuck instrument he started playing, man, but he eventually picked up the fucking banjo. And everybody laughed at him for a minute because none of us listened to banjo music at all, you know, but dude, it was like, man, that actually sounds a bit cooler, you know, especially in person. Banjo sounds way better in person, I think, you know. But yeah, after that, started looking up on YouTube and shit like that, you know, the earlier days of YouTube. Now you go and find banjo players, it's even crazier. Yeah, it's like bluegrass rockabilly type music.
Southern American Folk Music 3.
Yeah, folk music, you know. That's the basis of all that. Or the bass. And this song actually really fits this style of music too. Like the lyrics of the song actually really fit it.
Love me some bluegrass.
See, I'm not a huge fan, man, but I mean,
I am a go walk the dog.
I'm a music fan. Who's walking the dog? Alright, Vessel, be easy, man. Get that pooch some exercise. Get yourself some exercise. There you go, Red Bird. Land up in... Never mind, miss a van. Miss a van that time. Hopefully he missed that puddle that was behind him. He looked like he missed it, but... There's a possibility he bounced into it. Alright, spot number 24. So Raya and... Jaybird are both on spot 24.
I always enjoy good music no matter the genre. M9
Yeah.
Penguins, do you know Moon Tricks?
Yeah, like I said, unless it's like really girly pop or like polka or like most of country, I don't like it. But everything else, it'll find its way in there, even some
No
country
metal, I'll look
songs.
them up though.
But I just can't vibe with like the real poppy girly stuff just because it's a sound and a mentality and a melody that just does not vibe with my life at all. Which is funny because basically I got 5 daughters. You know, all my older kids plus the 2 stepkids are girls.
Bluegrass.
So like I'm basically a girl dad. And last night they were over here practicing their dance or whatever, and they had a couple of their friends and
like
dance
pop,
partners
pop,
or whatever
pop,
over.
pop, country, nothing with pop,
Bunch of
there is
girls
no
just
heart to it.
giggling in my basement next to me, dude, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's kind of adorable, but it's also very annoying. And if it wasn't daughters that girls that were my daughters that I have love for, I don't think it would be quite as adorable as annoying.
Same.
You know? But I told the wife I'll listen to the boys make a bunch of weird fucking noises loud as shit. way before I want to listen to a bunch of girls getting together and giggling, because it just progressively gets louder and gigglier. Man, it's just not me. I was forced to have to deal with it. Like I said, slightly adorable. Yo, what up, Vitrafly? Did it say your Zang? I didn't hear it. Crazy. We did play your video with the cow earlier. Did you know that there's no audio on it? Or is it like super duper quiet? I turned it up for a minute. And
I tell you what, King, you're gonna be that little girl's best friend for her entire life.
dude, yeah. Yeah, I already know that. Who do we got here that we can watch next? You know what? Has everybody watched Nick Burns' video? I want to watch this one.
Let's make your first cafe-inspired drink at home.
Gotta deal with
the
ads
Ninja
though,
Auto Barista
because
Pro.
My wife is her father's daughter, total daddy-s girl. I think it's awesome to see.
V3 from Wally.
We're gonna turn this up a little bit.
A few of the notable changes: we have a secured XT60.
No audio, sorry.
We have this Matrix light.
Oh no, it's cool. I still fully watched the entire fucking video and enjoyed it. And I hope I speak for the rest of the chat when, because fucking with that cow, man, that was kind of funny and adorable as well.
Proud and high. It used to be buried down in here. And this little white area you see right there, that is our buzzer. It is mounted to the aluminum, and it is connected
total
or
daddy's
wired
girl
via
type
connector.
shit.
Also, note the camera is now not nearly as exposed as it used to be. When
It's funny though, because my daughters are like daddy's boys or daddy's girls or whatever, but my boys are kind of daddy's boys as well.
If we look back
not
to
too much.
Lightning
My
2, which
younger
had
boy is a
HD
total
heavily
mama's
mechanics
boy, I
walk
guess.
snail. I broke it as I was going up to prepare to do a dive. As I was accelerating 100% along the chimney, caught an arm, snapped the entire arm off, and a few people missed that in the thumbnail. In this case,
that was an older one, right?
I don't have anything as dramatic to show you, but I did break it relatively early on in my flight path. And
this is 2 days. Yeah, I still didn't watch this one.
You actually one of my longest flights.
I remember that crash though in the video he made for it.
It's going to be a little bit unusual for those of you that watch the channel on a regular basis. This is the HD0 Whoop board, the combination of Whoop board and camera. It's not the all-in-one flight controller and
same dude.
HD0.
Yeah, my wifey hates it because all three of our kids are like, at the end of the day, they all seem to want to
and unfortunately,
be by me for the most part, or be with me, or spend the time with me, or whatnot. You know, except for my youngest boy, he's more of a mommy's boy, but even that seems to be kind of shifting.
My oldest is a daddy-s boy, my youngest is a mama's boy.
Having worked with Jack's 3D
Yep, that'll eventually shift though when the younger one grows up more. He's gonna, you know, he's a boy. He's gonna want to be doing more boy shit, probably, you know. But at the same time, a boy will never not be a mama's boy. You know,
King, check your main chat Discord. A pic from Metal. LOL.
I don't think I've broken a single frame, and it's been several years.
Here, we'll do that right over fucking Nick Burns.
FPV to upgrade either
General.
the thickness or the strength. I think the thickness, but maybe both. Maybe the entire dimensions of the arm and the mounting.
Juice ball, what the fuck is that?
This isn't a lot of motor weight. That was something else I was kind of wondering
beverage
about.
Box, beverage box, beverage box.
They talk about the decision
beverage
to
box,
use
beverage
the
box,
1002
beverage
motors,
box,
I believe
beverage
it
box,
is,
beverage box.
versus like 1202
nice.
or 1203.
That's a big ass
what
juice
about
box.
The 1102?
Juice bowl,
On the
32
race,
ounces.
Way back, I found that
my wifey loves apple juice. I like the orange juice.
Versus
Pineapple
the
juice is good. Lemon, lemonade
motors,
is good.
There was not a huge difference between the two.
Yay, I'm a mama's
So
boy.
I think the weight difference is
yeah.
Grinning, squinting face.
I'm not.
Squinting face.
I'm not a mommy's boy or a daddy's boy. However,
something to look at.
my great aunt who did raise me, I miss the shit out of her. We don't speak much either, you know.
Look how massive though.
Kind of had a falling out, you know, due to me being
beverage box.
a drug addict, her being a drug addict, and just had a falling out or whatever. But we still, you know, communicate here and there or whatever. But if we didn't have that falling out, I'd be a mommy's boy to her. So
You
It is
can
what
hear
it
it,
is.
and you kind of hear it as it moves throughout my space. You get an idea whether.
But
it's
I don't
something
think
that's
there's a
going
level
to,
of
be suitable
resentment
for
and
your
hatred
spaces.
to the point
There's gonna be
where,
another crash
if
coming
she
up shortly.
passes to where
I'll
I
try
won't
to
be there,
turtle
because I
mode out of
definitely
it,
would.
but I won't be able to turtle mode
She
out of
did
it.
great
And
things
that will
for
be
me.
the end of this particular
It's
flight.
just
But we'll
that we
also
turned
be
out to
taking
be
a look
assholes
at
to
the
each other
fateful
for a
flight
few
with
years, you know, and it
broken,
kind of ruined the
arm and
relationship
motor clean off
for
the
many years.
arm itself.
And it's been
It could be
a
repairable.
slow
You
build
can
up, back
always
up,
do
you know,
certain sort
but
of DIY
like I
repairs
said,
in
we
this
don't,
hobby, but in
I
this
don't think we
particular
harbor
case, I don't
the same
do
feelings we
repairs
once
on,
did.
quads or really anything,
as far as the
because
negative
that would
ones
be
go.
improper when it comes to review. And that is our fateful crash that ended this particular flight.
Ooh.
Now let's move into the crash that destroyed the arm. Jumping right in here, also the Betaflight OSD elements are not on there. I had turned that off on my
This guy
goggles,
needs a podcast. Who's with me?
when I was flying analog, and then when I switched
Sorry
over to
about my
this,
loud ass
I
chair, dudes.
did not make that readjustment. So
Oh, it
another
doesn't read the
early days
beverage
thing when it comes
box,
to
dude.
reviewing a new
That
quad,
sucks.
where I just don't have any of that Betaflight.
Maybe I'll have to
information
fuck
recorded.
with turning on
Here,
the
I'm just doing
command,
another flight.
exclamation point
Like I
command.
said, this is the third, and then I do this little swoop down.
I wanted to
over
say
the
I
house,
tried it and it
and
didn't
I
work,
smack
but I
that
might
little
not have known
outcropping
what
or
I was
bay
doing.
window, and yeah.
So I'll try that for Wednesdays, maybe. Oh, god damn. What do you say? That was bad.
That was bad.
Not good, right? Just as I said in the video.
Not
that
good,
was
right?
real time
Nah, that was
flying,
alright.
Where I was
That was
narrating
alright.
to myself that it's not good.
Unplug it,
Unfortunately,
plug it back
like
in,
I
and
said,
send it.
I think Wally is close on the right path. It's just if
Oh.
I were designing this,
You ain't sending that.
the bottom
That thing's
carbon
just
fiber
gonna be
plate would
wobbling.
at least 2.5.
Not even get off the
millimeters thick.
ground.
They tout a 24T carbon fiber. I'm no carbon fiber expert, but it's not holding up because I believe the V2 HD also had that same carbon fiber. They do a paint and bake, so it looks this particular way.
That was
it doesn't
bad
look like
pee.
you have the carbon fiber weave.
My mother doubted
But
the viability
these
of
little
my
rocket
wife's
races that
pregnancy
were
after our
designed
first
between
was a
me and
miscarriage.
Jack
Then she
years and
didn't
years and
show
years
up to
ago,
my
I think
son's
actually I
birth.
also
She
need to
has
give
been dead
credit
to me
to
ever
TKS.
since.
Oh, damn.
Crunchy IQ.
So I'm
scores
assuming
me
your
so
guys'
proud.
relationship
We're all
was
kinda
rocky
working on
even
some
well
stuff.
before that.
The reason why this doesn't work great in current modern times is because with the 2-inch prop, they overlap the board. So if you have a second layer HD video,
I got a frame
then it
kind of
doesn't
like
work
that.
out
The
so
Star-Lord
great.
is
But
kind of
these
one of
things
those
are just
frames.
loads of
Sorry,
fun.
bro, that
I have
is terrible.
3 of them. I continue to fly them. 2.5 millimeter thickness on the carbon fiber.
Yeah, Mo, it sucks,
Haven't
but
broken one,
when you
we were
become a
doing
parent,
testing on 2 millimeter,
you
I
gotta,
broke
if you haven't already,
So
and not saying, not
that's
trying to,
something that they
you
can
know,
take, 'cause this
give
is a much
you
longer
the
arm. This is a
advice,
cube
but
frame.
to
So it has
anybody,
support
once you
dimensions out
become a
here,
parent,
on each,
you gotta lose
side versus along
all
the
of that
front
shit
there, I think
about
at
all
least
your
2.5 millimeters
parental
needs to be
issues
the
or
way to go.
whatnot.
So if you're looking to cut your own frames, and you're going 2-inch 2S, even if you're going light like analog,
Otherwise, it'll kind of hold you back, and it'll help. If you don't let go of it, it'll help actually push you towards being like that. It'll be harder to fight against it.
She put me on the street on my 18th birthday.
They really need to know.
Oh yeah, something like
they
that.
need to
Nah,
test
dude.
and crash these things because
Dude, kids are kids at 18 still, man.
with
I mean, I ran away from
arm
home
off,
and
it
got an
broke
apartment
here
with a buddy
with
at
the base
15
plate
for a
at kind
little
of the,
while before I
diamond
came
shape
back,
here,
and then left
and now
again
I've
and came
broken
back, and
essentially the same
I think I got
clear out
kicked
on
out
the end of the
once,
arm.
but otherwise I
You
was
call it
just
bad luck,
leaving.
but
I
I
was
think in
running
this case
away,
we just need
trying to
a
go,
thicker
but
or
any of my
stronger
kids,
carbon
dude,
fiber,
until
whether
they're
it's
an
thicker,
adult,
wider, however you
they got a
want
spot to
design it.
crash.
Just need more carbon fiber out there, and the weight difference.
Just because
is
I know
going to be
people are
tiny.
stupid until they're in
Half
their
a
fucking
gram,
early to mid,
maybe gets you
late
that
20s.
extra half of millimeter thickness. So I think that's something that they need to do right away. If you do have any comments, questions, suggestions, or otherwise about the Lightning B3 from Wally FPV, please let me know. down
Well,
in the
thanks,
comment
Nick
section
Burns,
below. I'll do my
because
best
I've
to
been
answer
keeping
them.
an eye on that
I appreciate
quad
your time.
strictly
Thanks for watching.
with this guy. There's been many other people that put videos out about him, but I've been following Nick's videos with it because I've been wanting to get another Tiny Hawk Freestyle, but that thing kind of looks like it would be kind of like one of those quads, but it does not look anywhere as durable as the Tiny Hawk Freestyle. But with the reiterations each time, I figure maybe it'll get better, and apparently he figures maybe it'll get better, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better. So fuck that quad from here on out for me. It does look super sick though. Like I wanted to get one initially when I saw the V1 come out. Oh shit, music, my bad. My bad if it's loud.
Nick Burns is pretty trustworthy.
Yeah, Nick Burns is pretty trustworthy, but he's just more enjoyable to watch for me. It's not necessarily that any of them are less trustworthy. Well, I mean some of them, but I don't watch their channel at all, if that's the case. But there's a couple other few channels that I do watch, to where I've just been following his because it's a little bit more enjoyable to watch, but also he's had some scenarios with it that are more true to life to scenarios that I am likely to have, like full throttling accidentally into a chimney and snapping that arm, shit like that. That's more closely to how I'd be flying it and the more likely outcomes than the other channels.
Feel the beat drop, jazz and hip hop, dripping in your dome, makes your zone and bop. Funk confusion, a fly illusion, keeps you coasting on the rhythm you're cruising.
God, I like this guy's videos. The song choices. And he's always flying the same property too, man, but it's fun when you see it change. See him do new shit that they didn't do somewhere before. And when you got a property like this, it's not bad. Oh, nice. Made it. Bigger Bop. Yeah, that song is a great song too. What time we got? You know what? We're gonna watch Smirk Station, and then I think we're gonna call it a day.
Watch as this fucker flies in excessive winds. He's probably scared and doesn't do any proximity. Due to the recent crash and rebuild, he shouldn't be flying, but we'll send it anyways.
Hell yeah. It'll only make you better if you're flying in situations you shouldn't. For a video, I'll do that. If it's a video, we'll play it. If it's not, we'll still check it out. But we will be ending it soon.
Max Frames M2 is a really solid frame. I haven't been able to break it, and I break everything.
Yeah, you've been talking about that frame. I gotta check it out. Because I have no idea what the fuck it is, dude. When it comes to drones, lately, the FPV shit, like I said, whoops have been what I've been flying, and it's been binding files, and I don't pay attention to what's on it. It's just this aircraft, so everybody knows they can just look at what's on it.
Not a video.
Not a video, that's alright, we'll still check it out. Because I don't have anything real pressing to attend to, I don't think. So I'm not trying to end the stream to get up out of here for nothing. This place looks like it needs some light and less wind so you can really dig into it. Potential, there's potential. That's the other word I was trying to think of with 73's video. I kept saying opportunities. But potential, there's plenty of potential.
It's just a link for the M2 so you can see it.
Gotcha. Word, we will check that out. It's crazy how some people can take a song that I don't like and actually turn it into a song that I like. That sky looks dope as fuck when you're going up towards it right there. Nice ending. I like that. I like it. Alright, we're closing out of that real quick. We're going to go into here. Pow, 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 pow. What? Visit site.
Trying to fly too big for a little baby drone.
Oh, dude. I just saw somebody else's channel that had like a almost like an Impulse RC Apex frame that looked this stout, dude. It was more of like the school bus style where it didn't have these flares out the side. It was just a straight carbon. Like more rectangular. Ooh, yeah, something like this would be super fun to rip around with. I wish I could find that. I wish it would just pop up. We're going to scroll through real quick, see if it pops up somewhere. Probably not. And I don't remember what it was and who it was by. I didn't read. I just looked at the thumbnail and I'm like, oh man, that thing looks like so much fun.
He designed the top plate to protect the AIO from side crashes.
Yep.
Yay, they have a baby Apex. Check out Cambam from 533.
So this is for a 1S build basically though, right? 2S. Alright. Gotcha. Yeah, fuck the digital, man. TPU kit, 3 camera mounts. We got arm guards, bat straps, and shit. 2.5 mil bottom plate. Ain't too shabby.
I use one-piece frames for
And
pusher
3
builds
or
and
4
mount the flight controller to the top plate kills the vibration.
Hell yeah.
2-inch twos.
The Cambam from 533, I think I've seen that. Maybe not. What is it? Fly 533? Is that it? Nope. Whoops. Here we
All
go.
the TPU files are on
Oh, it's
Thingiverse 2.
533.com. Bump, 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 bump. We're just gonna do the ready to flies, and then where was it? He said the
Cambam is the way to go if you want a 2
You know what?
5-inch.
I can just click this right here, can't I? No other pictures? Oh man, here we go. Let's just go down. Isn't it? Yeah, so something like this would be sick too. Hopefully they got, you know, other TPU to lower that camera mount. Yeah, that thing looks pretty sick too. However, if I did get a 2.5 inch, to be honest with you, I'd probably just get the Tiny Hawk or whatnot, get that, and then kind of just fly that around while I get like buy the frame and look at what components I want for something like this. But this little thing does look pretty dope, dude. The only thing is, like, what is a camera mount
Cambam uses
situation?
the Kumani STLS.
Like, what's this angle set at? I don't see nothing about that. TPU. Alright, so it doesn't give me, like, the options and shit. Just says 3 camera mounts. I mean, I could always print out a different one, I'm sure, if they got parts for it. Oh, I'm not even showing you guys. There we go, we're back on this. But yeah, getting a little Tiny Hawk freestyle for the meantime. However, every time I go to look for them bitches, they're out of stock. 3. Where is that bad boy? Yeah, right here.
25 degrees, I believe.
Yeah, see, it's sold out again, dude. The analog one, that's all I want is analog. But this little ripper, dude, I had the 2. And this one, just swap out that little fucking connector with the XT30. The antenna looks good on this one. But if you go to the 2, I had to swap out this antenna for a better one, print a little amount for it, swapped out that. These props, I love these props for 2.5 inch rippers. It gives it more throw like a 5 inch. Avion props are the best, dude. And they're so durable. However, the camera cage really didn't add much protection nowadays. With this one, it looks a little bit more protected and a much smaller camera though. But like just that front end, but then up here it doesn't look like it's protected at all. Who knows? Either way, fun little quads. Fun little quads to have.
Building always gets you a better drone.
Yeah, it does. It does. However, I like to really deep dive on what's out there and combinations of shit and yada yada. Plus, once I do that, then I got choices to make and I'm very indecisive at times. So nice little cheap bind and fly is something that gets you in the air right away, gets you whatever, and then in the meantime, build up from there. It's not what I always do, but every now and then. But for now, everybody, that's about it. I'm going to call the stream here. Thanks for kicking it this fine Saturday morning. It's going on lunchtime and all that over this way anyways. So peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, enjoy some music. And say goodbye to everybody. Give everybody daps, hugs, kisses. Do whatever you gotta do. And have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you later tonight over at Infinity Loops.
See you all tonight. Thanks for Hanjin brothers. See y'all later. Have a great weekend.